Here are 3 tips to unlock ChatGPT Genius mode, and they will completely change how you currently use AI. Personally for me, I feel like they've been workflow upgrades that have made my outputs 10 times better, faster, and way more accurate. By the way, if you're new here, my name is George. I'm a software engineer and master's student at Georgia Tech. And on the side, I try to do some AI projects for fun when I have the time. So the first tip I have, this has actually been super key for me whenever AI is doing any coding or doing any type of planning. And it is, after every single prompt, I write down, ask me clarifying questions until you're 95% confident you can complete the task successfully. This has been incredibly helpful because this can instantly upgrade your prompts. A lot of times when we're in the initial ideation phase of something, we might not have a clear idea of what we want to do. So for example, I could say something like, help me plan my perfect productivity, oh my gosh, I can't spell, notes app. And then I'll just copy, ask me clarifying questions until you're 95% confident you can complete this task successfully. Now, if I didn't add this, a lot of times it would just start and assume a lot of things. I feel like ChatGPT and a lot of LLMs sometimes are overconfident in terms of what they can deliver. Here, as soon as I add this into the prompt, a lot of times with GPT-5 now, it just goes into its thinking model. And because of this, it goes into a step-by-step process on the type of questions that it wants to ask you so that it can do exactly what you want it to have. So then ChatGPT asks you questions until it is more confident. And that way you have a more detailed prompt for it to work off of. Number 2, always start a new chat with a new context window when you switch topics. The way these LLMs work is that they have a certain context window in terms of working memory that they have. And as soon as you go past that context window, a lot of times the LLMs now, they summarize the context that you've had before, and sometimes it kind of hallucinates and forgets the context that you've given in the past. But if you start a new chat, it starts a brand new context window so that when you have a new topic, then it can just start fresh and work off of the memory from that. Now, in the future, that might change because a lot of the new models, for example, for Gemini, they have like a huge context window and a huge working memory. But for now, it is still a huge limitation that I feel happens a lot. So if you do end up switching topics, and sometimes what I like to do is I like to group things by projects, and that at least groups your chats as well. As a simple rule of thumb, if you are starting a new topic, create a new chat so that you have a brand new context window to work off of. Number 3, this has actually been super helpful for me as I've been working on bigger and bigger projects along with AI, and that is use one LLM for planning and a second one for execution. I found that to be extremely helpful because a lot of times some of the LLMs, like for example Gemini and ChatGPT, are really good when you use the thinking model for planning your tickets out or planning certain things for specific tasks. For example, you can ask it to plan step-by-step your marketing pitch deck or plan step-by-step your coding project. And then you can just do it ticket by ticket. Typically, I then provide those tickets to another LLM, whether it is using Claude Code or using Copilot or using Cursor. Me having those tickets pre-planned already and then just providing it to the second LLM makes the execution a lot clearer. I just find it when you break those things down, it's a lot easier for your work to be a lot more structured and for everything to be planned out very, very well. And that has honestly been my system for the current AI project I'm doing. I started by building like a high-level design using Gemini because Gemini has the biggest context window and is able to like take in the most details. And after I created that, I started working ticket by ticket. And essentially I fed the design doc to ChatGPT. ChatGPT knew the requirements that I wanted and was able to break them down ticket by ticket. And then I fed that ticket system to my Cursor AI model. And then Cursor is able to work on it slowly and incrementally. Essentially, each ticket is just like a sprint task that you can work on. To me, I feel like this is just so much more efficient because if you just look at this, like the chatbot has different sections, overview, goals, scopes and tasks, and acceptance criteria. And it's much more detailed than if I were to just have like type this manually in. And also you have specifications that are much more clear to what you would particularly want for your particular project. All right, those are my 3 quick tips for using ChatGPT in Genius mode. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. And if you have any